guys, it's Shama Maher here, CEO of Scaling Retail. And this week on Retailing Weekly, we're talking again about WWD Magic. Now, why are we talking about this again? Well, they recently announced that they are going to be shifting their dates and their venues for the next market coming up next year in February. So what's going on behind that? Well, the market dates will now be running between February 5th and 7th in 2020, which is going to coincide with New York Fashion Week. Now, what's really terrible about this is it really provides a conundrum for buyers and for people in the industry who are trying to cover two different markets and understand the pulse of the market across two very different kinds of product categories. So obviously, guys, New York Fashion Week is really important as far as editorial content. It's the show, right? It is the area where buyers are going to, they're making their market appointments after to visit some of these higher end showrooms and higher end brands. And at the same time, you have Magic going on. Now, Magic is traditionally, it's a lot of bigger box brands. You see a lot of smaller emerging brands, but there isn't really a whole lot of competition in terms of where the buyers might be spending their time. Now, what I think is really fascinating here to understand, though, is the confusion around that. It makes it more challenging for editors. It makes it a lot more difficult for people who are covering the industry, like myself, right? Like the people at Business of Fashion, right? You have to send out more journalists to cover more markets in order to be able to understand exactly what is happening for the upcoming seasons and what the trends are going to look like. So, next market in February, it's going to be in Mandalay Bay. So they're getting away from the Las Vegas Convention Center. This is mostly because they're going to be shutting down and doing some renovations and reconstruction there. So it'll be at Mandalay, February 5th through the 7th, 2020, coinciding with New York Fashion Week, which will be challenging for me. All right, guys, mark your calendars if you're planning on showing at Magic. And then also if you're planning on attending or visiting any of the shows next season in February, so next year, make sure that you also mark your calendars for that as well. All right, guys, send us an email at hello@scalingretail.com if you're interested in understanding more about your distribution strategy, which market is going to be best for you, and how to leverage these channels for success. Talk to you soon. Bye.